The Lows. Home.
Such a humble beginning for the mighty liberator. You surprise me ceaselessly.
Dad! By the four heavens, look at you. You're adults.
We are. And you're?
Fat? Well, what can I say? Retirement's been kind. And who's this?
I am Ormiriel, princess to the elves of the Whitelands, and heir to the Orr dynasty.
Well, if you're a friend of Avi's, then you're family.
We'll have plenty of time to catch up later. But first, the message. Where is she?
The elves took your mother in the night. Abducting a single woman from her bed isn't typical elf behavior, even in these times. I mean no offense, friend.
Someone must have seen something. Where the elves rode in from? Where they headed?
West, past the River Runia. We've sent scouts, but none have returned.
This is madness. The Empire would never abandon the Lows.
The Emperor's dead and the Empire's fallen. The Veil are all that remain. Those that stand against them are left to die.
Tell me you and yours are safe, at least.
We've organized the villages to defend what's left of our lands. The banes of our existence are an undead mana dealer harvesting our dead, and an elven forger thieving and ransacking our armories.
It can't be. Arietis, when I freed my mother, I'll deal with those two. You have my word. We will save the Lows from invasion, Arietis, but you have to hold off the elves until I know my mother's safe.
Feel the dread. You look succulent.
Now you see me. Feel the snake's bite!
Face your death. Die. The Liberator reigns.
smell delicious. Just a little. You suddenly look delicious.
You're done. Stand down. The old ways must die. No. Why? What did she do? What god did she offend for this?
Aviana, my people had no right.
I haven't cried in so long. I'm just grateful you're here. Thank you.
I hate to think I'm interrupting.
Cowan, you're the one leading the charge against the will of the Elven Elders. Why?
You dare ask me that, half-breed? After everything you've taken from me, the Whitelands were my mother's by right. Varantaor was my battle to win.
I spared your mother from the death she deserved.
Or Mariel was my queen. Mine! You took her. So when the Empire retreated, I rode against the will of my people.
All of this death? Just for vengeance?
Not vengeance. Justice. But we are not even. Suffering is not enough. Your mother's life was not enough. I want your head. Fight me!
No, Cowan. This ends today. I will never forgive you for what you've done, but we cannot keep doing this. The cycle must stop. How long must we fight? Who else must die before enough blood has been spilled?
Now you show pity? After killing my mother? After maiming me at the Battle of Varantaor? No. Fight or die!
We can't leave her body here. We have to take her. Wrap her in something, or we can... I don't know. We have to take her away. Bring her home.
All will be taken care of. I'll see to it myself. But it will be for naught if you don't defend your home.
You're right. I know you are. Fine. Arrange for her safe travel to the Tomb of Wills. Then we'll meet Arietis and see what we must do to defend the realm.
You're back. But where's your mother?
She...
I understand. We will give her a proper funeral, on my life, I swear it.
Cowan led the elves here against the wishes of the elders. Unless we act, more will die.
We're able to defend what's left of the village, but the elven forces have two other leaders. One is an undead warlock.
Yolimar the Mana Leech. He's not unknown to me. And the other?
A forger from the Whitelands. Whatever armor she can't steal from us, she kills for.
The warlock was feeding the elven warriors tainted mana. That explains how Cowan was able to manipulate them.
And why they fight so cruelly. They'd sooner eat us alive than feed us to their wretched blood trees.
A terror that I hope is now over, Arietis.
The first bit of good news we've heard in a long, long while.
The forger turned out to be more than meets the eye. She was Katanira's lover.
Katanira? Katanira? The leader of the Vale?
The same.
The elves have been beaten back, but so many have died. I only wish they could have lived to see what a fine warrior you've become.
The Inquisitor, Regent.
Your people have been deemed impure. His holy light must burn your filth. Those that will not burn will be washed in blood. Save the Nephilim. She is wanted.
We can hold them off, Avi. Find their leader, that thing, and stop him.
This place is not just walls, not just wood and stone. It is not just a place. This is our home. It is laughter, joy, and love. A home is worth living for, worth dying for. Here, you must make your final stand. Here, you must fight back the darkness. Here, in our home, on this day, we take back what is ours.
Stalking my prey. I like this one.
Now you see me. Feel my blades bite!
You're mine. The Liberator reigns.
Watch to burn your remains.
Death is close.
My lord will protect us. Fight on in his name.
For Nevendar! Pathetic thing. You disappoint me.
You die well. You will be remembered.
We must preserve these lands. Wind be my strength. The world lives on without you.
A pilgrimage.
My teeth ache for a bite. I'm going to have fun with you.
Now you see me. Feel my blades bite!
Die. The Liberator reigns. The Inquisitor Regent's trail ends here. He must be in the tomb. If this is a trap,
Then we will fight our way out together. I'd say the Inquisitor Regent chose an appropriate grave.
all right then. Let's meet our fate together. Step away from him.
We spent so long, so many years looking for you. The Nephilim. Katanira dispatched me here. Do you remember?
I remember. My power manifested. They sent troops. My father tried to protect me.
And I killed him for it. The same will happen to everyone you love, even that one there. Unless you succumb.
That's what this is about? Allowing the elves to murder hundreds? Invading my home? My mother? All of this just to get to me?
Yes. The Ruler Supreme needs you, and the world needs her. Know that I will not stop. I cannot.
This time, we end this. Forever. You will die. She will die. The world will live on. But first, the name must be spoken.
stalking my prey. Are you bleeding? I'll sneak past them. Feel my blade bite!
Face your death. You're mine!
I will enjoy this.
Let me inside. Going quietly. Let my blades feast. My father be with you.
For the old empire. His holy eye sees you.
These are not your lands.
We will earn your blood. May your blood be thick.
You disappoint me. You die well.
Frightened fools. Ice be my strength.
This suffering must end.
To the four heavens.
I hunger for battle. You look sightless.
I'll sneak past them. Now you see me?
Madam Mother, feast on them.
You're done.
Impure scum. Casimira calls to you.
My arrows hunger.
Corsidium Mantier.
Death, rebirth, and death again.
Nothing. I go.
Walk in his light.
We must preserve these lands. Stones be my strength. for the old empire.
Will you
For Katsura. You disgust me.
I will find a clear shot.
I go to victory!
Ice be my strength. Trees by my strength.
You will be purged. His suffering must end.
Of nothing, I go. Burn blood.
Just a little bite.
Face your death. Face your death.
Feel my blades bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
My arrows hunger.
For Katsura. Your purification begins. My lord will protect us. Fight on in his name. May your blood be thick. Ice be my strength. Stone be my strength.
Scorch the spirit. You will be purged.
It does not matter, Nephilim. You cannot kill me. Nothing can. I am damned to be reborn until I serve her will. You cannot free me of this burden with death.
Katanira's wants don't matter. You failed to take me. Again.
She is the change Nevendar seeks. Not you. She must speak the name.
I can't I can't do this again. To see her body, to see you desecrate my father. The name will be spoken. But first, suffer!
The armor feeds again. But the Inquisitor is just a beast of the Veil.
I don't understand. My armor reacts to demons harboring Horus's soul. Only once did it absorb another, but that was Varen, an angel.
I hunger for battle. Just a little bite.
Now you see me? Feel the snake's bite!
Stand down. You're done. Meet your fate!
But of course. Fire!
For the old empire. His holy eye sees you. Nana Mother, feast on them.
For Nevendar!
We will earn their blood. Earned blood.
Fight me!
Father Galleon, guide my steps.
I will crush you. Pitiful thing.
Our Mathrodon! Duntier!
Stalking my prey. You look such. I will feast on this one.
Feel my blade's bite! I'll sneak past them.
You're mine. Die.
Mana Mother, feast on them!
We will prevail!
Oh, I will enjoy this. Death, rebirth, and death again.
May your blood be thick.
Harmath Reduntier!
Pitiful thing. You die well.
I pray to the trees. Rivers be my strength.
His sisters missed him. All 17 of them.
I'm only counting 15. Where's Pixis? Aquila?
15. I'm so used to saying 17 that I... We will mourn them tonight. He still has his cousins, aunts, uncles. But my 2 youngest daughters fell in the invasion. Young Aviana, Nevendar has taken so much from you, but it has not taken your strength. Thank you for being here, and for protecting my only son.
My mother's body.
Your friend took care of everything. She's at your home waiting for you. Go to her.
The Vale rode in with trained forces. You were outarmed and outnumbered. I don't know if I should be impressed or horrified.
Both! Your speech gave us something to fight for. This is more than a simple realm of the Empire. This is our home.
Before the war, you served the Emperor.
Proudly.
What do you make of the Vale? None of their actions make any sense.
Their zealotry has been part of the Empire since Demosthenes I ruled. Though then the Church had different names. As for what their intentions are, you know better than anyone.
That's not very hopeful. I have no idea. If you don't mind, Arietis, I think it's time I say goodbye.
bleeding. I like this one.
Feel the snake's bite! I'll sneak past them.
Stand down. Ah. You're done. Meet your fate. Ugh.
You will serve me in time. Death, rebirth, and death again.
Rally. Fight on in his name.
I go to victory!
Earned blood.
Pathetic thing. Pitiful thing.
Mother of Stone, cradle us. Rivers be my strength.
Scorch this impurity.
Feel my blades bite! Feel the snake's bite!
Stand down. Die.
All-Father, reveal the path. My Lord will protect us.
I go to victory!
Of nothing, I go.
Pitiful thing.
Attack!
It looks like no one's lived here in an epoch.
I don't understand. It's my home. Why was my mother living in squalor? Maybe she was overcome with grief for my father's death, or my leaving. Surely there's some explanation.
I sense your sorrow. You don't have to hide it.
Just a lot of memories. Some good, some not. Hey, my father's forge is just past here. You mind if we stop by?
Avi, we're not the only ones drawn to this place.
It can't be! Little Aviana! How happy I am to finally meet you, though you're a bit older than your mother described.
Tell me your name.
No need to be alarmed. My name is Loir. I was Celia's husband. You didn't know. She left something for you. A key. Though I imagine you have some questions for me first.
I didn't realize she met anyone. I left after my father died. My human father, that is.
After his passing, she set up an apothecary. She treated my wounds from a battle against the elves in Etelian. Frankly, her bedside manner was terrible. But luckily for both of us, the fate hand kept us together.
No one told me she'd remarried.
It was years ago. She wrote you a letter, but never had anywhere to send it.
Did she not know of Ilian?
By then, Aviana, so much time had passed that she wasn't sure you wanted to hear from her. When our sons left for the war, we hoped they'd one day find you in battle and that they'd send you home. But it wasn't meant to be.
You and my mother had sons? That means I have brothers.
Had brothers. Our eldest died in the rebellion on the Plains of Widows. The other died in the war for Varantor.
It's been so long. I worry I forget what she was like.
Well, she was happy and talked about you always. She was so proud of her daughter. She had a temper, and she wasn't afraid to punch the odd soldier or two in the lip. She refrained from drinking generally, but when she did, oh, she really did. She loved to sing, to dance, and sometimes she'd be so quiet. She'd stare out at the road for hours, hoping to see you ride in.
The house is destroyed.
She moved on, Aviana. What choice did she have? She couldn't spend her days being a custodian of the past, just in case one day you came home. Then, with so many escaping from Varantor, from Etelian, from the path of flesh and flame, she used it to give them shelter.
Did she say what the key's for?
Only that it opens the cellar door beneath your father's old forge. As for what's in the cellar, that's anyone's guess.
Mom?
The chest has been sealed for so long, the air stayed undisturbed, like a ghost.
It was like she was here, even if for a moment. I might be here a while. Do you mind staying with me? Little Aviana, if you're reading this, then you know. Never question the love your father and I had for you. Yes, you were given to us. Yes, we tried to keep you hidden from the veil. But all of that came second to our love for you. It was a love your true mother, Inoel, foretold. You should know that she loves you too. She came many times to see you when you were still a child, to sit by your bed at night, to watch you sleep. Eventually it became too dangerous for her. And I suppose eventually it became too dangerous for all of us. Please come home. There is so much more I have to tell you. Yours forever, Little Aviana. One day I will explain everything. For now, know that your mother and father were fated to be joined together. The essence of her love is entombed in a blade. She asks that, when you're ready, you find the blade and keep it close. Doing so keeps Inoel close, too. Please come home. There is so much more I have to tell you. Yours forever, Little Aviana. The seal you bear is called a seal of angels. It was given to me by your mother, and so I give it to you. Keep it close to your heart, where she belongs. Please come home. There is so much more I have to tell you. Yours forever, It's beautiful.
So long as you live, a part of her remains in this world.
Thank you for everything, but especially for this. This is how she deserves to be remembered.
The people speak of celebration for the victory, but first they intend to mourn their losses. How will you mourn yours?
Right. I hadn't thought about it. She lived here. This is her home. We will bury her and mark the grave. Would you help me?
The people of the Lows rise from their mourning as the twin moons rise in the sky. They celebrate the lives of their dead. They celebrate your return and your victory. Still, you stand removed. It would seem that as much as you have changed the world's cruelties have changed you as well.
It would be untoward not to join a celebration held in your honor, though I sense you don't care much about decorum at the moment.
I love every single person here, and I'm happy to be home. But
no one is ever truly happy to be home, least of all to grieve. Still, this particular grieving custom does have a certain charm, does it not?
if I'd known you were so observant, I'd have tried to hide it better.
It's not every day my kind are outdanced by another race. I'm impressed, and I admit defeat. Care to find some solitude, perhaps together?
I was thinking the same thing. There's a place I used to use as a hideout when I was a girl. Come, I'll show you.
Such humble beginnings. You say this place was yours?
It was a home away from home. Have we ever talked about it? What happened during my childhood? I mean... Before all this, before I knew I was a Nephilim, I was just a typical girl. My dad was a blacksmith, mother was a merchant. The only times I'd get in trouble were when I'd hang around Ori. Luckily for me, his love of mischief rubbed off on me. Then one day, a horse in the market bucked. I was startled, and this power burst out of me. The local priestess called it Twilight Power. The Veil were just soldiers for the Church of the High Father back then. They sent holy hands to discover what happened. A man named Grim William told them everything. My father defended me, and in the struggle, they killed him. I only know what happened next from stories I've been told. That the power burst from my hands again, that I killed the holy hands. After losing my father, I knew no one would be safe. We fled, taking small contracts just to pay for food. We'd earned the title the Twilight Twins. Not my idea, but the name brought fame with it. Even though we were forced to leave, I always wanted to come home. Always. But to come home meant I'd put my mother in jeopardy. Had I known that this is how it would end... well, that's enough about my past. Let's talk about us instead.
Someday, when my dynasty is secure and my people know peace, I'd love to be a parent. What about you? Do you want to be a mother?
I would one day, when I'm ready. Though, I don't think anyone's ever really ready.
Aviana,
Good morning.
So it is. That was amazing. I mean that. I've never felt that way before. How do you feel?
My feelings. I feel the same. I feel more, even. You've awoken something inside me that I didn't know was there.